We hear a lot about software companies wanting to move their traditional software to the cloud. And when we look at some of the surveys that independent companies do and surveys that we do, what it tells us is that enterprises are really willing to adopt software as a service into the enterprise. But traditional software vendors are still behind the curve. There's very reticence within the traditional software community to move their products to a service platform. And we think that's creating a gap in the marketplace, and a gap that if traditional software vendors don't fill, pure play startups in the SaaS space will fill that gap. So we think that there's an opportunity for pure play software companies who already have a great relationship with their customer. They've already defined the value that they have there. They've already got products there, to be able to take those products and move to a services-based model. And when they do that, I think they're going to find enormous opportunity in the cloud. However, moving to a services-based model is not easy. There's a lot of complexity there, and there's a lot of challenges that traditional software companies have to overcome. And one of those complexities, and one of those things that they're going to have to figure out, is what that relationship with the customer is going to be in terms of pricing, business model, licensing policies. Those things that are very well understood, that have been entrenched in the on-premise world for many years, are being upset by what's happening in the cloud today. And so at SafeNet, we've been helping traditional software companies for about 20 years with their licensing policies, with solutions for licensing. And so as we see this trend moving towards the cloud, we're also adapting what we do and the products and services that we offer to help traditional software companies make that bridge, make that jump, to be able to provide the kinds of licensing, pricing, business models that are being offered in the cloud today, so that those companies can have those same offerings in the cloud. And we're doing it in a way that we think helps those companies bridge the gap, so that they can be providing models that their customers are used to, and at the same time extend those models into the cloud. Because those are the relationships that exist today between the publisher and the customer, and those are the kinds of things that those customers are expecting, that they're familiar with, and it's a way for software publishers to do that. So we introduced Sentinel Cloud Services as a way to provide business model enablement licensing in the cloud for both on-premise software and cloud-based software. It's actually applicable to lots of different models, and we think that that's a great way for software companies to address the challenges of licensing, pricing, business models in the cloud.